ever since Boots defeated Xander Zayas, it's a ground swelling, which was, I knew that was going to happen. That's like a thing that people do. That Terence Crawford should come out of retirement to fight Boots Ennis. And I asked myself this question. I'm going to ask y'all this question too. If Terence Crawford come out of retirement to fight Boots Ennis, what do he get out of it? Because in Terence Crawford's career, he's defeated 7 world champions that were champions at the time. Ricky Burns, Victor Postal, Julius Ndago, Jeff Horn, Earl Spence, Magnumov, and Canelo. If he come out of retirement and fights Jerome Boots Ennis and beat Jerome Boots Ennis, he would just be one of 8 champions that he defeated. Now, 2 of those champions he defeated was historic, on a historic level. When he defeated Earl Spence Jr., they both were undefeated welterweights. They both cleaned out the division. They both had a duel of cleaning out the division. Whoever Terence Crawford didn't get, Earl Spence got. Whoever Earl Spence didn't get, Terence Crawford defeated. And it was for the undisputed welterweight championship of the world. So that was historic. He defeated Canelo, moved up 2 weight classes, was willing to jump up 3 weight classes, but Canelo kind of blew him off at first when he was just not coming from 47 after defeating Earl Spence Jr. Canelo kind of blew him off. Then he went to 154, beat Magnumov, and then he jumped 2 weight classes to defeat Canelo at 168. That was historic because it made Terence Crawford 3 times undisputed. So I'm asking y'all, what do he get out of fighting Jerome Boots Ennis? Because Jerome Boots Ennis gets to has a chance to defeat a 3-time world champion in Terence Crawford, and he's historic. Jerome Boots Ennis is not historic. How much money is he going to get to fight Jerome Boots Ennis? Man, everybody was like, oh, if Terence Crawford asks for a lot of money, that means he's scared. No, it doesn't. Because Terence Crawford looking at it like this, to how I'm looking at it. I'm going to come out of retirement to fight you. I defeat you. I'm going to defeat you by knockout, because that's what he's going to do. He's going to knock Boots out, because Boots got a leaky defense fighting a guy that's a sharpshooter in Terence Crawford, punching with power. So he defeat him. You know what y'all going to do? Y'all going to say he ain't fight nobody. All he did was fight and defeat Xander Zayas, and that's it. Stanionis at welterweight. That's all he did. He just defeated those 2 guys. He ain't really beat nobody. Terence Crawford already know what y'all gonna say. Y'all not gonna give him a whole lot of props for it, because y'all are not giving him a whole lot of props for defeating Earl Spence. And he told y'all before he fought Earl Spence what y'all was gonna say after he defeated Earl Spence. He stayed out the way too long. All this, all this, all that, all this. Y'all made all type of excuses after he beat Earl Spence. And now it's some people saying that since Earl Spence came out with his interview with Andre Ward, oh, he wasn't in shape. I told y'all was something wrong with Earl Spence. So if he come out and beat Jerome Boots Ennis, and Jerome Boots Ennis doesn't go to be who y'all say he's going to be, like when Mayweather beat Canelo, and Canelo went on to do great things. So that victory that Mayweather got against Canelo when he was 23, it actually aged well. And then now people are not giving Mayweather full credit for beating Canelo, because they say Canelo was only 23 years old. He was young. And I hear people say, well, Terence Crawford doesn't fight young, hungry fighters. Y'all didn't give Mayweather no credit for fighting a young, hungry champion in Canelo Alvarez. He knows this. If I'm Terence Crawford, I'm asking for $100 million, because at least I get money out the deal. At least, because I don't get no legacy out of fighting Boots. If Boots was undisputed at 54, I can see. Okay, that's historic. Now you got a chance to be 4-time undisputed. Now Terence Crawford gets something out the deal. He gets some money, and he'll get the legacy. Right now, he cannot get legacy for beating Boots. Only that y'all perceive Boots as being a threat. That's it. Y'all see Boots as being a threat. I don't see Boots as being a threat to Terence Crawford. I really don't. I see him getting beat up. Yes, I see him getting beat up. He can't out-jab Terence. He can't out-fight Terence. He's not smarter than Terence in the ring. That's my opinion. But, you know, when the fight comes, if this man ever come out of retirement, I'm taking all... I'm not taking all bets. Because last time I took all bets for Errol Spence and I ain't get paid. Not one person paid me. But anyway, that's another story for another day. Yeah, what do Terence Crawford get out of it? If he defeat Boots, are y'all going to say Terence Crawford is the best fighter that ever lived? No. Canelo was the last great fighter. When Terence Crawford made that statement that I'm fighting Canelo, not only because he's undisputed at 168, he's the last great fighter that achieved a lot. It's two fighters right now that's currently fighting that achieved a lot. That's Inoue. I believe Inoue is what, 3-time undisputed? I know he's 2-time undisputed. I think he's 3-time undisputed. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. I know he's 2-time for sure. And Usyk. Usyk cruiserweight undisputed, 2-time heavyweight undisputed. I know Holyfield did it. It may have been another fighter that did it, but I know him and Holyfield off the top of my head that did it. That's historic. Boots can't fight either one of those guys. There's nobody in or around Boots' weight class from 147 to 168, 175. Realistically, I'm gonna say those weight classes. There's nobody in those weight classes that Boots can fight on the level of a Canelo, a Mayweather, a Pacquiao, a Oscar, a Hopkins, a Roy. Nobody. So if Terence is the only one, but he's retired. If he come out of retirement, then he will give Boots a chance to be the historic fighter. What do Terence get out of it? I want $100 million. And if somebody willing to pay that man $100 million to fight Boots, then he probably would think about it. But I don't think anybody, because Turkey would have came out and say, okay, Boots, you want to fight Terence? Okay, Terence, I'll give you $100 million, $150 million to fight Boots. It's not, then people say, well, he's scared. No, I need something out of the deal. If I'm not going to get legacy, because like I told you, Boots is going to be one of 8 champions that he already defeated. That he already took titles from. And then out of 2 of those champions, Boots doesn't have the legacy of Errol Spence, and he damn sure don't have the legacy of Canelo Alvarez. The only thing, y'all think he has the style to beat Terence Crawford. That's the only thing y'all looking at. Y'all not looking at that. What do Terence get out of it? Yeah, I'm a Terence Crawford supporter, but I'm not one of these overzealous Terence Crawford fans. No, I'm logical. I would like to see Terence Crawford come out of retirement and fight Boots, because I know he's going to stop Boots. And if the fight ever happens, that's what's going to happen. But I'm looking at it from Terence Crawford point of view. I'm retired. I went out fighting Canelo. He went out fighting the best opponent of this time right here. Jerome Boots Ennis doesn't give him that. Jerome Boots Ennis doesn't even meet Canelo standards. He damn sure don't pass Canelo standards. Because when Terence Crawford fought Canelo, before that fight, it was weeks and weeks and weeks leading up to the fight. A lot of people said Terence Crawford was going to lose, and a lot of people say he was going to get knocked out. He going there and make the fight look easy. Y'all say Canelo is not the same. See, this is why he's not going to come out and fight Boots. Because he heard what y'all said against the last 2 opponents. The last 2 major opponents that he defeated in Errol Spence and Canelo. He remember y'all say that they wasn't nothing, because he defeated them so comprehensively that y'all say that they are not, that Canelo was past it, or Errol Spence, he was something wrong, he was drugged or whatever. So if I'm Terence Crawford, why would I waste my time? Unless I'm going to get paid a boatload of money. And I mean a boatload of money. Because Jerron Boots Ennis is not worth coming out of retirement for. If Jerron Boots Ennis was undisputed at 54, now we talking. But he's not. If he was undisputed at 54, now we talking. Now Terence Crawford can get some historical legacy out of it. It'll make him 4-time undisputed. Right now, that it does nothing for Terence Crawford. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I'm out.